Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuhu. How are you, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, Easy Learning with Sadman Sir, and hope everyone is doing fine by the mercy of Almighty Allah. So, in the previous video, we already discussed about the concept of pressure. Today, in the second video, we will discuss about the relation between pressure and area. So as you remember, in the first video, we developed this equation of pressure, that is P is equal to F by A. If anyone did not see that video yet, then the comment is in the description. So click on that and watch that video first, and then continue watching this one, because that will help you to understand whatever I'm going to discuss now. Okay, so the equation goes P is equal to F by A. The relation that we are trying to investigate is between pressure and area. So we can only do that when we consider F to be constant. If F is changing, then we cannot actually detect the nature of relationship between them. Okay, so if I want to see the change in pressure when I change the area, F must remain constant. F must not interfere. So that is the first condition, that when the force remains same. Okay, then what is the relation between pressure and area? From here, if I take F out of the equation, as I have taken a constant out of the equation, what will happen? This equal sign will be replaced by a proportional sign now, right? Okay, so it will be P is proportional to 1 by A. Also, we can say P is inversely proportional to A, given that the force applied remains constant. Now, what does this mean actually? Inversely proportional means the relationship is opposite. That means if you increase one quantity, the other one will decrease. Or if you decrease one quantity, the other one will increase. So let us try to understand that how, if we increase the area, pressure drops. How? So we can take this example. As you can see, it represents a sharp knife and it represents a dull knife. With which one it is easier to cut the fruits or vegetable, whatever we are cutting? Definitely a sharp knife, correct? Let us say the force that we are applying is same. That means force is constant. We are the amount of force which we are applying by a sharp knife is same as the amount of force we are applying by a dull knife. Now you can easily understand from your real life experience that which one will make it easier for you to cut it through. Definitely the sharp knife. What is the difference? You applied the same force, right? So what is the difference that there is something definitely, right, which made it easier for you to cut with the sharp knife, and which is making it difficult for you to cut with dull knife, right? So that is actually the area. The area that is in contact between the knife and whatever you are cutting is very small. So all the force that you are applying is concentrated in this small area, and as a result, a large amount of pressure is being created, right? As area is less in this one, in this case, area, it is less, small area. So as pressure is inversely proportional, pressure is supposed to go up. High amount of pressure will act on this point, and easily it will cut through whatever you are cutting. Now let us discuss about this dull knife. You can see that large amount of area. Obviously, not large. We can say that at least greater than this small area. Okay, significantly small, larger area is in contact. So what will happen? Whenever you apply the same force, the same pressure will not be generated here. Why? Even though you applied the same force, the area got bigger now. As the area was increased, what will happen? As they are inversely proportional, the pressure will drop down. Less amount of pressure will be felt here. So it will be difficult for you to cut it, whatever you are cutting. Okay. So we can say small area that creates more pressure, and large area that creates less pressure. So pressure is inversely proportional to area when force applied remains constant. Let us take a look at another example. Okay, This is an experiment about which you will see so many videos in YouTube. If you just search it, by writing balloon pin experiment or balloon nail experiment, if you write it, you will get the video. I will just explain the concept. What is it? If you have a balloon right here, we have got one over here. If you apply a little bit amount of force with this pin, the balloon will definitely burst. Correct? Okay. But if you apply a large amount of force on the balloon by keeping it on a bed of nails, you will see that the balloon is not bursting. Why? Now this is something, if we did not see with our own eyes, it is a little bit hard to believe, right? Okay, a little bit hard to understand. That is why I recommend you to watch some videos on this balloon nail experiment. I will just explain you what is the difference here. You already have guessed it, and that guess is correct. You can see that this pin, okay, the pin that we have here, okay, very small amount of area which is in contact between the balloon and the pin. So all the force that I'm applying has been accumulated in this small area. As a result, large amount of pressure has been created, and which causes the balloon to burst as very quickly. And here you can see that even though you are applying larger amount of force, here the area has increased. So this force actually gets divided. So when large amount of force get divided into larger area, the pressure actually drops. So less amount of pressure is being created on the balloon, and hence it is difficult for us to burst this balloon by putting it on a bed of nail. Okay. So same, we can say here also, a small area, more pressure, so balloon burst with less force, and large area, so pressure will drop down, that is less pressure, so huge force is required to burst the balloon. Okay, so again, finally we can say that pressure is inversely proportional to the area. So today, up to this much. If you have any doubt, any question, or any suggestion regarding this video, I will be glad to hear from you. Please write it in the comment section, or you may contact me through my mail or my Instagram or Facebook. However, get into touch with me. Inshallah, we will have a discussion, and then maybe I will also learn something from you. So happy studying. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.